Not your average tabletop. Woohoo!
Welcome to Not Your Average Tabletop. I'm Zach, and for today's video I'm going to be unboxing what I believe is pronounced Praga, Caput, Regni. It is a game that I know very little about, but it looks very Euro-y, and it looks like something right up my alley. It's one that I've had my eye on for some time. Just because there's a little bit of color to it, which is always unique in a Euro game. Sometimes you get too much blahness. This one might have a little bit of that, but looks solid. It's a pretty solid looking cover. I like what's going on there. Looks pretty nice. Doesn't have just a random guy on there herding sheep or something like that. So a little bit different than the normal Euro game. Whoa, right off the bat here, we got some eggs, looks like. Let me try one of these. Oh, that was not very good. It's wooden. It's hard. I thought, I wasn't 100% sure. I thought they might be kind of like the wingspan eggs that are, I don't even know what I'd call it. It's kind of like a plastic, but it's I'm not 100% sure. But these are definitely wooden eggs. They're very solid. It looks like they'll sit nicely. They got some flat bottoms. Pretty solid. You could hear them there. They're rolling all over the table. Then what do we got here? Looks like we got the different player colors with the, looks like 4 markers, probably maybe for scoring. But then you got your little guys here. They look really nice, actually. I really like the colors. Like I said, the thing that attracted me to this one, I think, was the just those blotches of color that they have included in this game, where some, or I would say a lot of Euro games, which I always like, not saying I don't like the games, but they're not always the most lovely thing to look at. Sometimes they're, but I definitely think that things have kind of changed in the last few years. They've gotten better and better looking, so I think it's gonna be harder and harder to compete. 'Cause originally, I mean, I think there was maybe only a few that kind of went above and beyond for that type of game, but now the bar has been set, and all the companies kind of have to keep up and keep going. So it looks like we got some cubes here for all the different player colors, and it is very, you can see there for sure. Then you got the very bright colors, just nice, normal, solid cubes. I believe they're used specifically as cubes in this game, at least some of them. So I can see why they're cubes, but typically I like if there's, kind of spoiled with a lot of games where you get different shapes for things, but I don't know that those are necessarily used for that in this game, so can't really complain. Ooh, and it looks like we got little spinny things. Kind of put those in there. Nothing special about those. Looks like maybe a bag with an additional one. Not sure if that's a bonus extra one, just in case you lose one, or if there's a slightly different sized one, possibly.
Kickstarter exclusive!
Kickstarter exclusive! Whoa, whoa, whoa. No. I don't know if that is actually the case, Pepper. Oh boy. This thing feels thick. Michaela would love it. She loves long rule books. And only 20 pages, and it looks like some of the back ones is just explanations of the technologies, which I always like. I like when things are very clear, written in the rules, because sometimes you may think you know something, especially, I believe this game uses a lot of symbology, so you could probably figure it out, but it's always nice to be able to go to the rule book and just to clarify that, yes, that's what that tile means, or whatever it may be. It looks like there's quite a few examples in here, so it's not quite the full 20 pages. It looks like a lot of pictures and not so much writing, which is always nice when they include some clear examples as to how things work. So I hope that is the case here, because Euro games can kind of be a little tough to learn sometimes, I think. Ooh, look at this. It's kind of like it reminds me of the Everdell, how to put the tree together. In this one you've got a little grandstand type thing that you put together. So gives clarification as to how that works. And then we got the rotation there, so that's where we'll use those. It's always interesting to me how those weird types of things sometimes in games get their own random sheet as to how they're put together and aren't like included in the rule book. Kind of, I don't know. I'd kind of prefer if they had at least an example in the rule book and they could have that on the side as well. We've got some sheets here. Not sure what these are. Probably player references. They kind of look like. There's only 2 of them, so not quite sure. But these look very bright. Look like they have some examples of things on them, so I wouldn't be surprised if they're player references, possibly. Ooh. And then it's looking like we got some cardboard sheets here. Punch this baby out. Ooh, that popped out pretty nicely. Pretty decently thick cardboard. Pretty average. Nothing too thin or anything, so definitely not going to be bending your cardboard. Yeah. But yeah, it looks like you've got some eggs here, so when you get too many eggs, you can start saying you have 3 of them. And then there's just a single egg here, so if you don't have those any wooden ones left, you can take that egg, I'm sure, as well. But then the artwork on all of these is really nice and colorful, like I said. And looks like we've got some tiles down here as well, a lot of symbology on here. And then we've got this wheel, that I believe this is where at least one of the cubes will be used. And that will spin around, which is interesting. I think it's an interesting way to, I believe it's to track the round and how that's progressing. So that one looks good. Oh boy. And as you can see, it's looking like we got stuff for each of the different player colors. Till in the back. You got those tiles. Looks like some additional iconography. And then we got some more little gear things there. Oh boy. Now it looks like we've got some of the stuff for the stands, it looks like. One with some more punch outs. I think we're going to have a lot of cardboard to be punching out here. Ooh, we got a lot of tiles here. You know, look. They have some similar artwork, but it's all really good in my opinion. Really like the look of it. It's very clean. And it's got this additional symbology, like all of them kind of do. So hopefully that'll be really clear as to what that means once I get a hold of that rule book and get all those rules read. Or maybe I'll have Pepper do it. You never know. He's pretty good at reading rules. And we got more tiles. And we can see on the back, different colors. And we got some more tiles. Michaela loves tile placement, so I'm thinking that she is going to love this game. She doesn't typically like a ton of stuff going on, so she probably actually will not, but hopefully she'll like it okay. Pretty solid tiles, like I said. They punch out. That one punched out really easily. Got some more great tiles. Got some more tiles. Ooh boy, cardboard sheet after cardboard sheet. Looks like that's to help put that grandstand together. We got some tiles and another player color in blue. We got another sheet here. We're going to be punching cardboard for a little bit here, I think. Okay, this feels like double layered. 2 layers. Okay, not quite sure what's going on there, but got that right in the middle. Looks interesting. Not sure if that bends. Can't really tell. Don't really want to test it right now. We got some more. Ooh, we got another one here. Oh, it looks like it does bend, maybe. Snap it right in half, right on camera here. We got another one. Yep, that one popped right out as well. So these must be one for each player board, and it looks like we can put our cubes in all those spots. And then we got another one. If I can get this out. And another player color. And then we finally get to something outside of that. and it is the game board. And this is going to be a very, very big board. We've got 3 folds on each side here. The back has a Praga Caput Regni on it. Oh my gosh. This is as big as a card table, if you have one of those. There are a lot of spaces for tile. There's amazing artwork on this. Let's see if I can move this around a little bit, get a good look at it. Ooh. Yeah, it looks nice, Pepper. Look at that good artwork on there. Yes. We've got little symbols all over the place. Ooh, it's coming at us. 3D experience here. Nothing but the best. No, that board is quite large. Definitely gonna be, looks like a lot for sure. It's gonna have a table presence, that's for sure. It's gonna look very intimidating to Michaela, I think. So I think she was excited about the eggs, but we will see about this player board. I'm sure Pepper is very excited as well. He loves Euro games that have just a ton of stuff on the board, a ton of options. He loves that. So yeah, I think that was everything in the box. There's no insert in there. So yeah, that was everything in Praga Caput Regni. As I said, I'm really excited to play this one. This Euro games are really one of my favorite. I mean, they come up with these different mechanisms that are just really crunchy, and it sounds like that's what this one kind of has. So I'm hopeful for that. Very excited to get it played. And yeah, the colorfulness has won me over. I'm hoping I continue to get more Euro games that have that extra little bit of flash and color to them. So if you've made it this far, if you could leave a like, if you liked the video, you could leave a like on it, that would be awesome. If you want to see more unboxings, definitely feel free to subscribe to the channel. We put out unboxings on a pretty consistent basis, and we also do reviews and other things as well, so you can check those out as well. But otherwise, as always, do not forget to keep on nibbling on those eggs and our content.